Well, you're not telling our grand jurors that if you think the case was a political case or a setup, Mr. President, that would give you the right to commit perjury?
No, sir. No,
truth.
sir. In the face of the Jones lawyers, the people that were questioning me, in the face of their illegal leaks, their constant, unrelenting illegal leaks, in a lawsuit that I knew and that by the time this deposition and this discovery started, they knew was a bogus suit on the law and a bogus suit on the facts. In the face of that, I knew that in the face of their illegal activity, I still had to behave lawfully. But I wanted to be legal without being particularly helpful. I thought that was what I was trying to do. And you're the first person who ever suggested to me that I should have been doing their lawyers' work for them, when they were perfectly free to ask follow-up questions. On one or two occasions, Mr. Bennett invited them to ask follow-up questions.
Finish. You didn't think you had a free shot to say, I don't know or I don't recall, but when you really did know and you did recall, and it was just up to them, even if you weren't telling the truth, to do a follow-up and to catch you?
No, sir, I'm not saying that. And if I could, let me say something sympathetic to you. I've been pretty tough, so let me say something sympathetic. All of you are intelligent people. You've worked hard on this. You've worked for a long time. You've gotten all the facts. You've seen a lot of evidence that I haven't seen. And it's an embarrassing and personally painful thing, the truth about my relationship with Miss Lewinsky. So the natural assumption is that while all this was going on, I must have been focused on nothing but this, therefore I must remember everything about it in the sequence and form in which it occurred. All I can tell you is I was concerned about it. I was glad she saw a lawyer. I was glad she was doing an affidavit. But there were a lot of other things going on, and I don't necessarily remember it all. And I don't know if I can convince you of that, but I tried to be honest with you about my mindset about this deposition, and I'm just trying to explain that I don't have the memory that you assume that I should about some of these things.
I want to